everyone, it's Holly. Most of you know that my little guy is going to kindergarten this year. Well, actually this month, and it is a big deal in my house. This is a big milestone for not only kids, but their parents as well when they go off to kindergarten, whether they're leaving mom from, being at home with mom all the time or going from preschool or daycare to kindergarten. So today I'm going to share some tips on how you can make the transition to kindergarten a little easier. Okay, the first thing that you could do is just talk about it with your kids. Let them know what to expect. Kind of run through verbally a day that they're going to have at school. Next, you want to make sure that they have clothes that they can get on and off on their own. There's a lot of bathroom time during the day, of course, and you want to be careful of the belts with the kids because if it's not those cool Velcro belts, they might get caught up in an emergency, and the last thing you want your kindergarten to do is wet their pants in front of their peers. So make sure you skip the hard-to-do belts or anything that's really tricky, especially for the girls. Some of those outfits are really fancy and cute, but they might not be able to get them off in time to go to the bathroom. Now you also want to take them to the school. There might be a few events. Now we had, with my older kids, they had a kindergarten meetup where the kids could meet each other. There's probably a meet the teacher event, an open house. Try to go to as many as you can because that is going to get your child more comfortable with their peers, more comfortable with meeting the teacher. Take them to the school if you can, give them a tour. Take them to the playground. Just make it fun for them about the building, about the teachers, about the students. When you're getting your child ready for school with the supplies, take them with you to the store. Make it a fun day that they get to pick out some of the things that they want to bring to school. Let them pick out their backpack, let them pick out their lunchbox. Make it about them, and they're going to be much more excited about going to school for the first time. Because honestly, not every kid is, super happy about leaving mom. So you want to make it as fun as possible. When you're at home with your child, just go through the basic skills such as hand washing, going to the bathroom. Make sure they can do it all easily with no problems at all. Also go through manners because now they're going to be around more people. So you want to practice your thank yous and your yes ma'ams and your no thank yous, anything that can, get those manners going early. Another thing you can do is do a practice run. A couple days before school starts, go through everything that you would go through in the morning. Get them up, have them get dressed, brush their teeth, make them breakfast, and decide if you're going to take them to school or maybe some kids are still going to take the bus. I know our school recommends that the kids take the bus on the first day because, it just gets them into the mode of going to school on the bus. You could even jump in your car and follow the bus to school so that you could walk them in, but they really recommend that they take the bus the first day if your child takes the bus throughout the year. Now before I let you go, I wanted to share some products and some resources that you can use at home to get your child ready. Now your kindergartner is going to need to learn how to tie their shoe. I know there's all kinds of fancy Velcro shoes out there, but eventually they're going to have to tie their shoe, and that's one of the skills they're going to want them to know during the kindergarten year. Now, I went to the store. They had this really cute shoe by Melissa and Doug that they can practice tying, and I was literally at the counter about to buy it, and I'm like, wait a second. He can just use his brother's shoe. We have plenty of shoes in the house that have ties. He could use, just pick one that's not smelly, of course. Use a brother's shoe, a dad's shoe, mom's shoe, and have them practice. Just have them sit down with it in front of them and practice so they get the angle of it being on their foot. This is a great way to do it. You don't have to buy anything extra. Just have them practice on a shoe at home. Another thing that you would do is, these are really great. Have you ever seen the triangular crayons at the store and you kind of wonder why? The triangular shape actually helps them learn the grip of the pencil, which is kind of crazy, right? So if you want to pick up some triangular crayons, these are by Crayola, and look, it says right here, it promotes proper writing grip. So it's how they, it's kind of tricky to get them to grasp a pencil the right way. So have them color with some triangle crayons, and that might just help at the beginning. You could also do, I showed you these in an earlier video, and these are really, really great. These are by Brain Quest, and they're alphabet, a write and erase set. And what it is it's just going over their letters. Some of the kindergartners going into kindergarten might already know their letters. So this one just has them practice. Let me get the box out of the way. It's all connected, so they're not going to lose any of the pieces. And it goes through and it has them write all their letters, uppercase and lowercase. This is one of those write and erase markers with a little eraser at the end. Really great practice at home, for the last few weeks before school starts. You could also, here is a clock. You could also practice telling time. I know there's a lot of digital clocks out there, but this one is by Melissa and Doug, and this is a great one. It's a puzzle that they have to match to where the numbers go. There's an hour and a minute hand. Really, really good for starting to learn how to tell time, because they're going to need to know how to tell time this way still, even though they can just look at your iPhone and know what time it is. Another great thing you can do is get some books about going back to school and going to school for the first time. This is a really great thing to do each night with your child, a little you and them time that you can sit down and read about school so they can, learn about what to expect, and it makes it fun, and it also promotes learning to read as well. You do the Bernstein Bears has one, Mama Llama, Dora. There's Bob books there that can teach the kids how to start with the sight words, and they're really easy, basic learning to read books that go in different levels. That's for learning to read, but I would get the books that are about going to kindergarten for the first time. It just makes it great for you to sit down and read with them each night. So that's it. That's just a couple ways that you can get your child ready for kindergarten. If your child's going to school this year, you know what? My heart goes out to you, because it is really hard, especially because this is my little guy. This is my buddy, and he's going to kindergarten all day. So my heart goes out to anybody that has to go through this with me this month. But there's just some ways to, get them ready. That's it. If you have any other tips on how to get your little guy or gal ready for kindergarten, leave them in a comment under the video. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you just don't want to miss anything, whether it's a product review or a giveaway or toys or travel. We do it all here. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you later. I'm Holly from Baby Gizmo. Bye.